All right, I think we are live. Let's just wait a couple of seconds for Zoom to start setting up our meeting. Let me see. Let's do all the quick tech check. Okay, I think we are live. I'm so excited. And I know I say I'm excited for every live stream, but today's live stream is all about the number one path to passive income without burnout. How to scale your expertise without overworking. So I'll just make sure everything is good. But if you're watching live right now, then please put in the chat where you are tuning in from. What should I call you? What's your name? um, and what are you excited about in today's live training? And also, if you're watching the replay, then just comment down hashtag team replay. Okay? All right. So just making sure all the tech is good. I believe you guys can hear me. Okay, there you go. Awesome. 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 Let's see. All right, friends. Again, welcome to today's live training. If you're here, I know you're someone who wants to make a bigger impact and create an additional income stream, preferably something passive, without adding more hours to your already packed schedule. Does that sound familiar? If yes, comment yes in the chat. And or also the hand raising emoji, okay? So, if that is you, then you are definitely in the right place because today I'm going to show you the simplest way to scale your God-given expertise and skills, earn passive income, and stop overworking, all while still staying true to the mission that God has given you. Because clearly, we're not going to do something that He has not called us to. We're not going to overstep over God's instructions in our lives and His purpose in our lives, right? And so I believe that if you're here, there's something in you that's tugging you right now to to scale your expertise, to multiply your income and impact through online courses. And so, trust me, it's not about hustling harder or working 24/7, right? Being able to scale your expertise without overworking is not about hustling harder or working 24/7. It's about working smarter and creating systems that give you freedom. So, are you excited for today's video, for today's live stream? Again, comment below in the live chat. Also, there will be a Q&A section after this if we receive questions. I did not receive questions via email, but if you do have questions all throughout the live training, then feel free to just comment them down in the comment section or the chat box. All right. But before we get started, let's just quickly put ourselves in the presence of our Almighty God and pray. Heavenly Father, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for another day, another breath. Thank you, Lord, for giving me another year in this life as I turned 27 last Tuesday. It's an incredible honor to be able to live this life for you, Lord, to steward this God-given gift and blessing of a life that I know a lot of people are fighting for, right? Like every breath that I have right now is precious, and I do not take it for granted because there's a lot of people out there who are breathing their last or who are struggling to even breathe. And so, Lord, I just praise you and I worship you for putting me where I am right now. And right now, even in this live training that we are here, Lord, I praise you and worship you. And I thank you that we have the opportunity to gather in a live space and for me to be able to share what I know with them when it comes to creating a path to passive income without burnout, Lord. I pray for anyone at the sound of my voice who feels burnt out, who feels overwhelmed or lost where they are at right now, Lord. Um, would you redeem them, Lord? Would you give them, help them experience your peace that transcends all understanding? Help them, Lord, to open up their eyes and ears, oh Lord, to the opportunities and blessings that you have for them. Um, and the next steps that you have for them to be able to get out of their misery or their problem or their struggle, for them not to feel chaos because you're not the God of chaos. Um, and let them know exactly where you want them to be, Lord. And give them your divine strategies and instructions so that they will know what to do next. And Lord, be the answer to our questions. Um, be the peace to our chaos. Be the provider to wherever we feel we lack in. Um, be our strength in our weaknesses, Lord, and um, be the love that covers us, Lord, every single day that we need it. Because we know, Lord, that you love us so, so much that you gave us your beloved Son, your only beloved Son. And we want to receive your love, Lord. We do not want to hold you back from uh, allowing or not allow you to love us or not allow ourselves to receive your love. But instead, we want our cups to be overflowing with your love so that we can love the people around us. We can love ourselves. We can love our families. We can love the world, Lord. And most especially, we can also love you back with all our heart, mind, strength, and soul. Lord, we lift this live training all up to you. We pray that you make it fruitful and just give us the wisdom, Lord. Give me the wisdom as I host this live training today, and bring in the people who you want to be here, Lord, who need this message. All this I pray in Jesus' name. Amen and amen. All right. um, my prayer genuinely to those of you who are watching right now is that if you feel burnt out, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel stuck in the state of your business right now or the state of your career or your job, that you feel encouraged, that you be encouraged throughout our time here together in the live training, that there is a way. there is a way out, right? That you don't have to just dwell and stay stuck in that situation forever. It's only temporary, and there's a way out. There's another, I'm not saying that this is that what I'm going to share with you today is the only way out, because that's between you and God, uh, and what He will call you to do. But I do believe that if this thing worked for me and for my clients, then this will work for you as well. So let's start talking about why most people burn out trying to scale their expertise. What do I mean with scale, right? Like scale meaning enlarge the impact of your expertise, right? Because let's be real. Right now, if you're a coach or expert or entrepreneur, you're most probably doing one-on-one work all the time, right? If you're a coach, let's say, then most likely your calendar is filled with one-on-one calls with your coaching clients. Or if you are a service-based entrepreneur or a freelancer, then you're most likely doing one-on-one work with your clients. You're delivering the way that you're delivering your output to them is one-on-one, right? Like one client, one output equals one output for you to work on, right? Um, or if you are an author or a speaker, then you're most likely right now going on stage and promoting your book or sharing your expertise and whatnot. And all that, I have nothing against it. I think it's beautiful that we are all shining in the ways that God has made us. And that we're using all the skills that God has given us. But if we're doing one-on-one work all the time, then we are at some point going to be bound by the income ceiling, right? Because we only have certain number of hours in a day for us to be able to work on something. And so right now, you're also most probably feeling stuck because you can only take so many clients, right? Because as I said, there's a limit to how many one-on-one work we can, how much one-on-one work we can do, or how many one-on-one clients we can take. Because we all only have 24 hours, and in that 24 hours, you even have to slash the time that you sleep, that you take a bath, that you eat, that you wash the dishes, that you do your house chores, that you take care of your kids. And so how much time is left after all of that, right? And that's the only time that left for you to be able to work on your passion, to work on your business, to work on your career, right? Unless your career is your life, which I hope not, because our career is not. It's just an added bonus, something that I really do believe will help us to contribute to the society, to be able to represent God in the markets or in the industries where He has placed us in. But it shouldn't like be the center of our lives. Um, and so you're also most probably wishing that you had more time to rest, travel, or maybe even just breathe. You just want time to breathe. I'm like, my calendar's so filled with calls. I need a break. Or you just want to be able to spend more time with your loved ones, with your family, with your kids, with your parents. You just want to be able to travel. You just want to be able to spend time with yourself as well. And focus on things that light you up, like exercising, going to the gym, exploring new places, meeting with your friends or your network or your community, or just being able to go to the church, volunteer, do Bible studies, right? You wish you had more time to be able to live this balanced life. But right now, instead, you feel like the only way to grow is to work more, is to put in more hours. So now you're thinking, if I want to grow my coaching business, then I would have to slash more time from the time that I'm spending in my house or the time that I'm spending with my kids or my family so that then I can get more one-on-one clients. Because at this point right now, you may be trading your time for money. If you want to be able to get more freelance work, freelance gigs, right? Then the only way to be able to deliver more um, output to more clients is to slash the time away from maybe your sleep or not go to the gym anymore or not do your jogging or running anymore. Like something has to go um, for you to be able to do it because you, again, you feel like the only way to grow is to work more. And the idea of adding another thing to your plate, it's exhausting, right? You're thinking, I need to be able to save up for the future of my kids. I need to be able to save up for my emergency fund. I need to be able to I had this goal of being able to travel around Asia by next year. And because I want to be able to make more income, then I need to work more. I need to trade more of my time, more of my hours for money, right? Or um yeah, like that's the thing, right? But what if I told you that your expertise, the thing that you are known for right now, or the skill that God has given you right now, um that the thing, the passion that you have when it comes to the thing that you're doing, right? Or the thing that you are just so passionate to teach or talk about. What if your expertise could actually work for you without you having to be there all the time? Do you think that's possible? Let me know in the chat if you think that is possible. Okay? Because we start with number one, our belief is that anything is possible with God. So if this is something that we have been praying for and that God has taken us through the process already, right? And He knows that we are ready for this, for His solution, for His next step for us to take, right? Then He will make a way. He will always make a way when there seems to be no way. Isn't that a song? Um, and so it is definitely, definitely possible, right? It's possible that your expertise could actually work for you without you having to overwork yourself, without you having to go through burnouts and stress and overwhelm anymore, without you having to be there all the time. And what is the solution, you ask? The solution, the answer is simple. Creating a scalable income stream by moving from one-on-one to one to many. Again, let me say that again. The answer is simple. Move from one-on-one to one to many. Instead of limiting yourself to just work with someone on a one-on-one approach or one-on-one basis, then you can take your business, your, service-based business or your coaching business or even your brand as an author or speaker from just being able to do one-on-one to one to many. Or even if you're a consultant with maybe an hourly retainer package or something, right? Um, this means that you're not limiting yourself again from just working with someone on a one-to-one basis, but instead you're multiplying the people that you can work with, even if it's just you. Let me explain this in a while, okay? But I want to clarify that instead of repeating yourself to every client, right? Is instead of repeating your work to maybe let's say your landing page designer, right? Um then and your service is more on you setting up and designing landing pages to your clients, then instead of you looking for one-on-one clients again and again and again, and also doing that thing again and again and again, why not package what you already know into something scalable? Or maybe let's say um you're a fitness coach. You're working with people one on one, and I think that's definitely powerful, right? I'm not saying that you completely take away the one-on-one basis from your offer stack or from the things that you offer in your basis, but you can add another scalable income stream, which means that you can create a program that serves more people with the same curriculum or with the same framework or method that you're teaching or that you're going through with your one-on-one client, right? So I already preempt myself a while ago, but what's the best way for you to move from one-on-one to one-to-many? An online course. Yes, that's right. An online course. With an online course, here's why it works, okay? You teach once and then you impact many. Teach once and impact many. You only need to create one curriculum, one framework, um, and you teach that maybe through pre-recorded videos or maybe even live, right? But you do not have to teach a person, on a one-to-one basis where you hop on a Zoom and then you teach um uh this person on the Zoom, your client on the Zoom call, something, right? It's more like there's a lot more people inside the course that you can teach. So teach once, impact many. Second, you can earn while you sleep. Can anybody just say yes, please, in the chat? And again, if you're watching the replay, also feel free to comment down because, oh my gosh, you can earn while you sleep. Let me tell you, um, for me personally, I'm also a service-based, my business is also a service-based business, right? We're offering course creation done for you services, for those of you who do not know. But I also do have a course. And just a few weeks ago, I slept. And then the day when I woke up in the morning, I checked my notifications. Obviously, I try not to use my phone right away after waking up. And I want to like start my day with God. But then after all of that, then I checked my phone and I saw a PayPal notification that I just got paid because someone bought my course, right? And that is possible for you too. I can't tell you just how many times that also happened with my clients before, right? Um, Even when you're traveling, even when you're out there, focusing on your business, or you're making connections, attending events and whatnot, you can still earn. You do not have to be like actively present, um, for you to be able to sell and make money from online courses. Um, I'm not saying, a quick disclaimer here, I'm not saying that, um, there's no need for you at all to put in any kind of effort once the course is launched, because this is a myth. A lot of people think and get disappointed from this, that when they actually create and launch their online course, they're like, okay, now my job is done. I'm just gonna wait for the sales to trickle in. But the thing is, especially if you're not your audience level or your brand is not yet at a level where it's like you have like 1 million subscribers or something, you still have, or even the people with million subscribers actually, or a millions of audience in their um arsenal, right? Like they still promote. So you still have to actively promote. But you only need a couple of hours in a week or maybe even in a month for you to be able to do that. You don't have to trade your time for money where 1 hour is equals to one sale, right? Or one call is equals to one sale. Um, so um, that's why let's break that myth that you will still, it's not 100% passive. I don't think there's a 100% passive income, unless you're really at a level where even the kind of effort that you have to do to make the income, the passive income, is something that you have outsourced or delegated to someone. That is passive to you because even then, at that point, right, you don't have to be present at all, for a sale to be made, for the passive income to be had. But in reality, we have to still be promoting, still be launching, and strategically creating content or promotions or campaigns to launch and promote our online courses, right? It's not something that you just create and then you leave and then it's all good after that, right? But the thing with this is that you can earn while you sleep because once you started having a content database, and then people, let's say, you have YouTube videos, and then that YouTube video, your YouTube videos is leading up to your online course. You keep on promoting your online course. So even when you're not creating YouTube videos, even when you're not online, even when you're traveling or you're asleep or you're spending time with your kids, because someone can watch a YouTube video even without you being actively present, because it's not a live thing, right? That person can then check out your course and then enroll in your course. So, do you get what I'm saying here? It's such an amazing opportunity. So, yes, online courses work because you can earn even while you're asleep. You can earn, make money even when you're focusing on other things, focusing on maybe even your one-on-one clients, right? Um, Also, another reason why courses work is that there's more freedom and less stress because you don't have, with one-on-one coaching clients, I also have been a coach before, right? A blogging coach. And when you hop on a one-on-one call with a client, you actually also spend maybe an hour or two or even more to prepare for that call. You prepare for the structure of the call, you prepare for the key points of the call, you prepare for the goals and the action steps or the assignments after that call for your client. And so there's still a lot of things that you have to think about. But there is more freedom and less stress with online courses because after you've done the initial work of creating it and then launching it, then the only thing that you have to think about after that is what kinds of content, what kinds of ways can I creatively, strategically sell my course and get more course sales? That's it anymore, right? Like no more, setting up like uh Zoom sessions or setting up documents or resources every single time there's a call, or with a service-based, business, then that means that you don't have to keep creating output, putting in more time for you to or more hours for you to work on delivering the output to your client. So, more freedom, less stress. And another thing is that you can serve at a higher level without burning out. Your impact is multiplied with online courses. Because number one, it's more scalable, right? Because from one on one to one to many, clearly you're going to be able to spend more people with less of your time, with less input from you, right? So you can really serve at a higher level because even as your course is growing, then you can start thinking about are you going to write a book? Or are you going to go on speaking engagements? Because it opens up so many opportunities for you because once you have an online course and you're an expert online, it builds up your credibility as well. Because now people, your audience will think that there is actually you have been teaching your process, your framework, and it has been proven by other people, by your students. So that's why online courses work. So tell me in the chat, have you ever thought about creating an online course, or does the idea feel overwhelming? Let me know in the chat below, friends. Because here's the thing, I get it. I get it. I'm just gonna go ahead, but you guys can still message or leave your comments in the chat. But for me personally, you know, when I first created or thought of creating an online course, the idea really was overwhelming. I was like, what should I do? And then that's when I started like Googling and watching YouTube videos or like that was like 6 years ago, by the way. And there's way less information about courses then than we have now. Um, but still, it was still a lot for me to take in. Like, where am I going to start? I'm such a newbie here. Um, but here's the thing, it's actually way simpler than you think. That's what I realized. It's way simpler than I thought, that I thought it would be. And I'm going to show you exactly how. So let's talk about choosing the right course model for you, for your lifestyle, for your goals, for your business, for your goals for your online course, right? Before you start picturing yourself stuck recording videos for months, let's talk about 3 easy course models that you can choose from. I've actually talked more in depth about these in a separate live stream before, so feel free to look for that in our YouTube channel. But I'm going to give you a quick rundown here. So the thing is, the reason why we have to choose the right model, you have to choose the right online course model for you, especially if you're looking for the path to passive income without burnout, is because there are online course models or approach that can actually lead you to making it still your AKA your job, right? A lot of my clients have been tempted to do this, right? They're like, Myra, I want my online course to include a Facebook group community, and then I want my online course to have maybe like I can have one-on-one calls with each student, maybe once a week or once a month. And then let's add like Q&A group sessions every week. And then like they have so many ideas and I'm totally up for it. I love that they have a lot of ideas, but then I'm there when because obviously they hired me, right? They hired me as a consultant, they hired me as a course expert, and they hired me to teach them exactly what I know is best for their online course. So I'm there telling them, hey, remember why you signed up to create an online course in the first place? It's not about you putting in more time once again into your online course until you suddenly feel burnt out and that you can't serve your clients anymore. Because imagine outside of the online course, you still have like maybe one-on-one clients to begin with, and then adding more work adding more one-on-one calls inside your course, then what does that make you? You just basically um multiplied or doubled your problem or your lack of time, right? Um, so that is why there's always a strategy to positioning your online course. That is why me and my clients, when we hop on our course creation done for you intensive call, we spend almost like 3 hours just setting the foundations for the online course. But that already includes the foundations, the messaging, the positioning of the course, the packaging. How are we going to package it to make it irresistible? The pricing of the course, um, the ideal audience and the transformation of the course, the outline of the course, the launch strategy of the course, so on and so forth. So things that might take them um, hours, days, weeks on end to be able to focus on and decide on. We are just able to do it 3 hours. But 3 hours is still lengthy, it's still intensive, still very much intensive because um we have to be strategic about setting a solid foundation for your online course, right? And choosing the right course model is just one bit, one factor of that foundation. But if you do this right, your course will truly, truly be able to serve others and serve you and lead you closer to your goal. Okay, so here are the three course models. First course model is a self-paced course. This is perfect if you're super duper busy. If you have maybe like multiple businesses, or if you have a one-on-one job and you only have your evenings, and even that, you spend most of it with your family or with your kids, then this is perfect for you. Because if you create a self-paced online course, you just record something once and then students learn at their own pace, right? This is best for evergreen passive income, because truly for this, your only worry, your only the only time that you will have to be actively present is launching and promoting, advertising the course, right? But you don't have, once you have created the course, recorded the content and the videos, you're done, right? That's it. Unless maybe like once a quarter or twice a year, you go ahead and audit the video and look for improvement points, look for things to update, right? But that's a self-paced course. It's perfect if you're very, very, very busy. Second course model is a cohort-based online course. This is best for you if you love live teaching and high engagement, right? Because in a cohort-based course, the emphasis is more on the structured group learning experience. Everyone learns exactly at the same time, maybe every week, once a week, and you are there live to teach them. So you set maybe like one for your course, you only have one cohort every quarter. So that means that you launch your course every quarter, right? But then there's no pre-recorded anything here. You are teaching live, the exact same material, the exact same framework, the exact same curriculum, right? And high engagement, because when you're there live, then you can see their reactions, you can interact with them, you can engage with them, you can answer their questions live, and they can ask you their questions live, right? So the power of the cohort-based course is that there is more personal connection. And I believe that if you really thrive in live teaching, and you're maybe more of an extrovert where you really have to, you don't mind all the stimuli, all the questions, everyone like wanting to talk and engage with you and engage with others, um, and really creating a group learning experience, a community learning experience, then that this course model is for you. And then the third course model is the hybrid course. This is the best of both worlds because it includes pre-recorded content, just like a self-paced course. And then there's the live teaching, live support, live engagement, or maybe a Q&A factor, right? My throat is dry, so give me a minute, give me a second to just drink water. Okay, I could feel like my um as you guys like recently I've started also volunteering as a part of the music ministry in our prayer gathering every Sunday. I don't do it like weekly just yet, but in the weeks that I do, like my voice can really like be hoarse and it's really challenging for my throat. Like right now I can feel the pain on my throat. You can actually like see me live in real time, feeling the pain. Oh my goodness. Anyway, the show must go on. So, this is the challenge, you know? This is the challenge with live teaching. Like things like this, you can't control it. So, the hybrid course is the best of both worlds because you can pre-record content. There's like a self-paced course that they can take all on their own time and pace. Well, pace is a bit still going to be like cohort based where they're, you know, every week you have a live coaching call with everyone in the course, right? To talk about the module the for that week, right? So that's how hybrid courses go. This, excuse me, this is great for flexibility because it gives you the freedom of the self-paced course where it's just evergreen. You don't have to keep showing up every single time to teach. But it's also great for engagement because you will still be able to engage with your people inside your community, inside your student community, and or your live coaching calls or your live Q&A sessions, right? So which one do you think fits your lifestyle best? Drop it in the chat. Is it self-paced course, cohort-based course, or hybrid course? Okay. I'm so excited. Why is no one commenting, you guys? Um, okay. So personally for me, if you ask me, I love hybrid courses, especially for my clients as well. A lot of them do hybrid courses because there's power in live coaching and live access with you. At the same time, it really truly increases the value of your course because a lot of people, you know, um, they would want to learn at their own pace, but at some point they might have questions. They might need support in something, and they want to be able to pay for the access to the expert that they trust in. And so hybrid courses is the way to go for me. Okay, so what's the simplest path to get started then? I know creating a course might sound like a huge, undoable, overwhelming project, but it doesn't have to be. Anything, remember what I said earlier, anything is possible with God. So creating a course doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to take you hours on end. So, in fact, I have two ways to make this super duper easy for you. Option one is let me and my team do it for you. I'm offering this services, our course creation done for you services to the people, to those of you who want to launch a course without the overwhelm. If you just want to be able to launch your course and delegate the complicated setup, tech, design stuff, everything to an expert that you can trust and that you don't have to micromanage, then let me and my team build it for you. It will be our honor. It will be our pleasure to create your course for you. And the only thing that you have to do is bring your expertise, right? For my clients, we just basically, hop on that VIP strategy session that I talked about earlier. And after that is when I design the curriculum for them. Um, we design the slides and then turn over those slides and the curriculum to my client so that they can record the course videos. And after they're done, or while they're actually recording their course videos, there's still something going on like on the back end. Like we're also efficient because while they are recording and focusing on recording their course videos, me and my team are working on the back end of the course creation for them. We're setting up their sales pages, we're setting up their sales sequence, we're designing the and writing the copies, we're setting up their course portal and their platform. After they're done with recording, we are uploading their course videos to the portal. And then we are setting it up to make sure that it's a seamless learning experience for the student. And lastly, we, add the lesson descriptions, we add the engagements, the maybe even the quizzes. We design the workbook and the materials for them and link all of that inside the course, etc., etc. That means that your job is to just bring your expertise. Me and my team will handle the rest. This is your option one. Let us do it for you. So check out our course creation done for you services at myrakate.com/services. I'd actually love to show you. Um, Let me open it up. I'd love to show you the story or the video that one of my previous clients sent me about her experience, having someone to just trust and just do everything else in their course creation process. You can also watch all of this in myrakate.com/testimonials. Let me see if it's sharing. Let me see. Okay. Let me know, you guys, if you can. Is there an audio, you guys? Let me know, you guys, if you can.
Before working with her, I knew I had to
Is there an audio
done, and I had a plan to get it sorted and get it out to the marketplace. But life got in the way and kept it in the way, and work and everything else. And so it ended up being a very slow process to create the content and start something together. When I finally decided that enough was enough, I had to get this done, and Mara started to work with me. It literally was a game changer. Like, we set the launch date, I was committed to the launch date, and literally all I had to do was create the content, and Myra took care of everything: the planning, the organization, some of the tech, with the systems and all those kind of things that I didn't really want to do as well. It just saved me so much time, like so much time. And like, she was very, very patient with me in terms of sometimes last minute requests coming through. But it was an amazing experience. And then finally, we got it done. And so launched my course, sold my course, selling my course, and I'm very, very excited about the future prospects of where it's going to take me. So if you have not yet completed your online course and you know it's in your heart to do it, I would definitely recommend Myra. She's patient, she's organized, and she knows her stuff. So thank you once again, Myra, from the depths of my heart. I really, really appreciate all your help towards creating my course. Thank you.
So there. Spooky is actually you know we first worked together, and then after like maybe 2 years after our project was done, she I also then worked with her as my business coach because she was really good at launching and making sure that it's a positioned offer, and things like that, like getting more clients, attracting more clients and things like that. And so we actually had a Kingdom Course Creator episode, excuse me. We had a Kingdom Course Creator episode that you can check out as well. So go ahead and just go to the Myra Kate YouTube channel to watch our interview together. Because right now, when we worked together, it was her very first online course. But now she has already launched a lot more courses. She's already at the six-figure mark in her business, and she's impacting so many people's lives. It all started with that one course. And that's the power of, if you really do not have the time to do something, then just, if you have the capacity to, if God is calling you to, just get someone to do it for you, right? This applies in anything, not just online courses, you guys. And I also love to share with you this client testimonial from Zara and Sondre, they're influencers and YouTubers under the channel name Adventures of XYZ.
So we are Zara and Andre from Adventures of XYZ. We're Christian content creators, and we just out of a course that Myra helped us with. We came to the Philippines on our backpacking trip to Southeast Asia and just had to. Absolutely, had to meet up with Myra. We had an amazing evening with her, but honestly, it's her work ethic that got us. Like, doing the course with her was a breeze, largely because she did most of the work. It's just she puts everything together and she tells you exactly what to do. Very clear communication. And you don't really have to do much thinking. She just says, do it. Well, you did think about the content. So before we met Myra, we had an idea of our concept. We know exactly what we wanted to cover. We knew what the content was, and but we never knew how we were going to present it. Exactly. We never wanted, just never had time to think about, dealing with Kajabi and all of that and the worksheets. And she literally took us from chaos to pristine, beautiful design. We really appreciate that. Did we talk about her work ethic? We want to get it together and kind of thinking about, oh, should I do this? Is it worth it? Is the money worth it? It is. It is. So go ahead and go check it.
There you go. So, friends, I hope that the story of Buki and Zara and Zondre of Adventures of XYZ encouraged you and inspired you that it is definitely possible for you to be able to get your course done and create your and launch your course without the overwhelm, without you overworking, without you burning out at all. Okay. And if you're interested in our course creation done for you services, you can check it all out in myrakate.com/services. Or you can also book a call with me to see how things would work for you, to see if in the first place we're a fit together, because we do not want to, we would rather work with the right people than work with many, many, many people, right? Like, I'm okay to say no to you if I know that your, let's say your course or your course business model is really not something that I know we can help with to an extent. And so I would rather for us to talk first, discuss first your course ideas, make sure you have clarity on your course idea and your course strategy and your course goals. And then after that, we'll also look into what is holding you back. What is holding you back from finally creating that course, from finally multiplying your income and impact. And we are then, if and only if we are a fit, then that is when I'm going to tell you more about our services, which services I can recommend to you. And if you want to book this call with me, if you want to book a course creation breakthrough call with me, then go to myrakate.com/discovery call. Again, that's myrakate.com/discovery call. But if you would just like to go through our course creation done for you services and maybe like do like canvas window shopping there and see which one is the right fit for you, then go to myrakate.com/services. This is the fastest way for you to get your course done. This is the shortcut. And that is just option one. That is just option one. But you have an option two, right? You can actually do it yourself with a proven roadmap. Because the thing with DIYing things is that we can struggle with imposter syndrome, we can struggle with analysis paralysis, where because we are researching everything online, then someone says this, the expert says this, and then we're like, what are we supposed to do? Like, what's the next step? There's so many things. Or um, I just wish there's a template, there's something that I can just plug and play or customize, right? That is the importance of a proven roadmap. So if you want to create your course step by step with an easy system and with all the tools and resources that you need in creating your online course, then join my 30-day Kingdom Course Creator Bootcamp. In this Kingdom Course Creator Bootcamp, we go through a 30-day process. Every day, you have an assignment to work on, to do in your online course, except the seventh day. Every seventh day, it is our Sabbath day inside the Kingdom Course Creator Bootcamp, because we believe that God calls us um, to consecrate, to make sure that, there's a day where we rest. There's a day of rest, just like he rested at the seventh day, right? And so inside the Course Creator Bootcamp, every single day, you are provided with a lesson. You are provided with an action step that you only have to take maybe like 30 minutes less to do. And then um, and then you're also provided with the tools, the tutorials, the demo videos, the templates, the plug and play like checklists, everything to really make your course creation process easier. So in just 1 month, even if you're DIYing everything, right? You will have your course done and ready to sell. The caveat is you have to follow the process. You have to trust the process. Every single day for 30 days, you commit to doing the work. And so if that is you, if you don't have yet maybe have a capacity or maybe an interest, maybe you really just want to learn it all and DIY everything, then I have nothing against that, right? I just wish, I just hope that you are making the process easier for yourself, that you are not overcomplicating the process, that will tend to make you procrastinate on the online course that God has put in your heart. So get the step-by-step roadmap at myrakate.com/bootcamp. That's myrakate.com/bootcamp. So that is option two if you want to do it yourself with a proven roadmap. Hello, Digital Startup Lifestyle. Digital Startup Lifestyle said great content. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that you found the content. I hope that you found the content valuable and helpful as well. So are you interested in creating an online course? I'm curious. Um, all right. So now I want to hear from you. Oh, but before we do that, just a quick recap again. The simplest paths to get started is option one, let me and my team do it for you. You can go ahead and check our course creation done for you services at myricate.com/services. This is for you if you are very busy, if you lack the time to create your course, but you really just want to be able to create a sustainable passive income stream in your business that will scale your God-given expertise and skills and help you multiply your income and impact. You are. That's amazing. If you have any questions, Digital Startup Lifestyle, if you do have any questions about course creation, then feel free to leave them in the chat and I'd be happy to help you out with them because we will have our Q&A after, just quickly after our recap right now. Okay, so that's option one. Let me and my team do it for you. Option two, again, is for you to do it yourself with a proven roadmap. So you can check out our 30-day Kingdom Course Creator Bootcamp, where in just 1 month, you will have your course done and ready to sell. So you can get the step-by-step roadmap at myricate.com/bootcamp. You can enroll at the bootcamp at myricate.com/bootcamp. Now, with all of that said, I want to hear from you. Drop your questions in the chat. I'm here to help. And we can also chat about what we just talked about today in our live training. If you missed the bulk of the training, then there will be a replay that's posted on the YouTube channel for you to watch, and you can watch #team replay. No shame with that, you guys. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a minute or two to leave your questions, and then we'll wrap things up. So, I hope that I'm also going to rest my voice for maybe a second because I can feel my throat giving up on me. No. And I have my coffee here, you guys. Do you guys love coffee? Are you a coffee or tea person? And then I have water. The floor is open for questions, friends. Is any of you like interested in the option one or option two? Um, or if you do have questions with our course creation services or with the 30-day Kingdom Course Creator Bootcamp, you can also let me know. And it also, I think if you do not have questions, I'm the one who's going to ask you questions. um, I talked about the 3 course models a while ago: self-paced course, cohort-based course, hybrid course. Which one of these, um, which one of these is something that you would love to do that fits your lifestyle, that fits your course and your business goals? Digital Startup Lifestyle ask, do you have a preferred format? Audio, video, or text? Live or asynchronous? This is a really great question. So, a while ago, I was talking about the 3 course models, and one of those is a hybrid course, right? A hybrid course is a mix, is a best of both worlds. It's a mix of having a self-paced course and then having like a cohort-based, like live teaching, high engagement experience inside the course. And for me, hybrid course is the way to go. It is really my preferred format. I have a bias for hybrid courses, especially when my clients ask me, like, how should they format their course? I don't tell them to do exactly as it is because obviously their courses, my clients' courses are their vision, and I want to capture their vision the way they see their online courses um, should be. But for me, if I'm going to ask what your course should look like, it's going to be a hybrid course. It has pre-recorded content. So that's video. It also has text because underneath the video lessons will be a lesson description that states the objective of the course, the summary or the recap of the lesson, and then the action steps of that lesson, right? So a mix of that in the pre-recorded content. And there's also live teaching. So that is through maybe a group monthly or weekly group Q&A session or a coaching call, group coaching call, not a one-on-one coaching call because I believe that if you want to add a one-on-one coaching call inside your course, then just maybe like upsell them into one-on-one program, a one-on-one program with you, right? Or maybe upsell them so that they can have a one-on-one access with you. But basically, it's not part of the program in itself, right? Or maybe it's like a bonus for the first 10 people. So that means that only 10 people will have, one-on-one access with you. The others won't have because let's be real. Let's face it. We're creating online courses because we are, you know, we we want more freedom. We want less stress. We want to be able to work on other things like spending time with our families, spending time with our kids. I don't have a kid yet, but I'm talking about, the usual experiences of my clients. Spending time, us traveling, doing the things that we love, the things that light us up. Yeah. So that is my preferred format. What about you? I'm curious what your preferred format is. So I hope I answered your question. And for those of you who are awesome and well thought out answers, much appreciated. I'm glad. I'm so glad that that I answered your question first and foremost. And yeah, if you do have any other questions, just let me know. Um Hybrid for you too. Yay! Go hybrid lover. High five. It really lights me up when there are people in my live streams or in my live trainings. Um and when there are people to chat with because being an entrepreneur that's mostly working from home, it's a bit lonely here. I'm just kidding. It's more like I'm just happy because the thing with these live trainings, I only recently have started doing the live trainings like latter part of last year. And why did I even bother having live trainings, right? Mostly because I want these live trainings to be a place where my community, my YouTube subscribers, the people who get value from my long form YouTube videos, can actually ask me questions in real time, right? Like you guys can get support, get your questions answered, get encouragement as well, that are maybe not, talked about in the videos itself. Because the videos, YouTube videos, they're one way. The communication is one way. I'm telling you to do this, this, and this, right? But with this, at the very least, it's a two-way, right? I may not be seeing you right now, but you can still, message me in real time and we can communicate through the chat. So that's why I'm always, always happy when there's someone in the live chat. Um, and yeah. So thank you. Thank you so much because I know for those of you who are in EST time zone, it's already like almost midnight there, or maybe even past midnight already. And then for those of you in PST, it's already late at night. So yeah, and actually that's why I chose this time. It's actually 12 like noon here, my my time, because I'm based in the Philippines. Um, but I actually chose this time because I know that a lot of you may still be busy with, having dinners with your families and, still being out. But with this time, maybe late at night, you are already free to just work on your stuff, work on your course, work on learning other, things, work on your personal development, things like that. I'm just, I'm just like talking randomly anymore, right now. But that being said, let's do a quick wrap up. Today we talked about why you don't need to overwork to grow your income. We talked about how creating a course helps you scale without burnout. We talked about the three easiest course models for you to choose from. And we talked about how you can get started right now through the two options that I mentioned with you. So, my challenge for you today is to take action. Take a step of faith. Take action, my friends. Your course is not going to make themselves. Mic drop. Like, you have to work. You have to work. You have to get started if you really want to, if you really want to do something, if you really want to create a course. You're in NYC. Oh my goodness. It's 12 a.m. there. Salute. Kudos to you for still being awake and for even, being in the chat and learning and spending time to learn. And I really do appreciate you being here. I wish I know your name so that I can call you by your name. um, Okay, going back, whether you want to DIY with our Kingdom Course Creator Bootcamp or have me and my team create your course for you, the best time to start is now. So again, if you want us to build your course for you, your option is to have to check out our course creation done for you services at myracate.com/services. And if you want to do it DIY, then join our 30-day bootcamp, DIY with my step-by-step system at myracate.com/bootcamp. Friends, you were called for more. You deserve to create a life of impact and freedom, time and financial freedom. So don't let fear or overwhelm stop you. Your future online course students are waiting for you. All right. Thank you all for joining. Um, Hi, Mo. Finally, I know your name. Thanks so much for staying up late to catch the live stream. And thank you, everyone, even those of you who are watching the replay, for joining, for watching the live training. If you got value from today's training, hit the like button below and subscribe for more live trainings and for more videos on course creation, kingdom entrepreneurship, and faith-based personal development. So I'll see you in the next one. Go build that course. And I think that's I'm just trying to remember if I forgot anything. But that's it. Keep the faith and know that the best is yet to come.